Alright, ladies and gentlemen, today we will be studying somewhere a bit different today. We'll be spicing it up. But before we get that, on this particular day, after I had my breakfast, something very special happened, something very ceremonious happened. I was one of the people, the first ever people to ride on the newly refurbished Central lines. When I got on the train, I was like, this looks strange. I thought it was one of those like replacement carriages, you know, like sometimes when you have an end carriage in the middle. I thought it was something like that, like it was just a carriage that was a bit weird. But then I was thinking, the seats are new. I started to get suspicious. I had a premonition that maybe this was like the new kind of Central line. And then when we got to Stratford, the lady made an announcement. She was very cheerful. She was very excited. She tried to get everyone excited about it. And she was like, I believe she said, this is the first time we're rolling out these new renovated Central line trains. These are one of the first ones. So I felt like that was a very special part of, I feel like that was something very special, especially for us, those of us who use the Central line all day, every day. I feel like that is a very, that's a special moment that I'd like to share with you. Even though we're going somewhere different today to study, I still have to go into Queen Mary because I got to go gym, because I got to work out. And I kind of work out every day, so they're small workouts. So I got off at Queen Mary, I went into the gym, I done my workout. It was a Thursday, so I think it was just like bicep curls or no, it was a leg day today. It was yeah, I remember now. It was a leg day. So I took the train from Stepney to Houston. There was a bit of a problem because I feel like normally I like to have coffee after my workout, and obviously because I had to do my workout and then travel, there was a bit of a lag time before I could get my coffee. So I mean, obviously it's a minor thing. It sounds like such a silly thing now, but like I think on the train, like I was a bit like, I was like, and those who understand will know what that feels like. So anyway, so I got to Houston, I walked to UCL, and I met my friend Aarian. Aarian came. I had the honor of being with Aarian the whole day today. I was actually late. I was actually very behind schedule. I told him like, okay, I'll meet you at like 11. I think by the time I got there it was like 12. It was really bad. He was late as well, but it wasn't as late as I was. So I met him in Dillon's. We got a good seat right by the window, not somewhere dim or anything. I got a coffee, a much needed one. And I started working on my project work first of all, half an hour. And then I was quite proud of myself because when I got in, even though obviously Aarian was there, I was talking to him at first. Quite proud of myself that episode didn't just degenerate into just me just conversing with my friend. Like I was quite happy that I had the self-restraint and discipline to like, okay, just get down to work, because it's very easy to, when you see your friend and you're quite tired already, just to start talking to him, especially because now you start to relax and things like that. So it's hard to go from a state of relaxation into a state of ultra focus work. So I could probably think of something better. No, okay, that's fine. Don't apologize. Aarian was like, "Oh, Joko, what do you want to do for lunch?" And then he said like he saw the markets on the way here, and he said that he might wanted to try them. And I said, "Yeah, that'd be a great idea too." The markets that he's talking about, I know what they are. They're the farmers markets. So I was like, Aarian, I think the markets are going to close at 2, so we might as well just go there now. So we went there. It was really cool. Really cool. Go to the farmers market. We walked past and we saw all the options, and we eventually went for this Mexican food one. I had a quesadilla and Aarian had a burrito. It was nice. It was very fun. I saw one of my friends from sixth form that go to UCL now. They was like, oh, every Thursday we come here and you get lunch. I was like, that's so cool. Imagine like you go to uni and like you have like a weekly lunch at the farmers market. We went to sit down, we had our lunch, and then we sat on the grass. So cool. Look at us being so savvy. I'll show the clips here. It was in front of the Senate building. We were just on the grass sitting. So cool. Like, my food was nice. It was a bit light on the protein though. But you know whatever it was lacking in protein, it was nice to just sit with my friend and eat. So that was nice. Then after that we went back into Dillon's. We went to sit outside this time because number one, the weather was a lot nicer, and number two, there was barely any space inside. And yeah, and then from that point, I was just working on my other topics. I think that was condensed, and Aarian was working with me. I've come here in the winter, and I always see the outside bit because that's where the toilet is. But I've never been able to actually sit outside because it's always been so cold. So it was to finally do that. And then we went back into the Dillons, into the main seating area. One thing Arian found out about studying with me, I think, is that like I like to move seats every now and again. So like when I have the half an hour, when I complete like one half an hour and then I go to do something else, I like to like switch around the seats, just like to sit somewhere else. You know, so after that we went inside, and it was so funny because I went to go get another coffee at this point, an iced coffee this time, and then as I was ordering coffee, there was a seat by the window, and this lady was leaving. So I was like, "Are you leaving?" And she was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Okay, cool." So I sat down there quickly, like to reserve the seat, right? But then my phone was out of battery, isn't it? So it was hard for me to. So imagine like Arian's sitting in the seat we originally picked, which wasn't as nice, and then this nicer window seat opened up, and then I sat down there. But the thing is, my phone is out of battery, all my stuff's with Arian, there's no way for me to communicate with Arian. So then I can't remember how it was. I must have just like got up, I put my jacket there, but that isn't really much of a deterrent, and I got up quickly and I went to the other side of the cafe, and I was like, "Arian, come here quick, yeah." and then basically and then Arian came. But I wasn't sure that 2 seconds that I said, "Arian, come quick," the message and the message of me asking him to come to a new table was transmitted. I don't know. Basically, I didn't know if he understood what I was saying. I just said, "Arian, come quick," right? So Arian comes, and then we sit at the window. It's very nice, and then I have an iced latte. And then that was it. We done that final study session. I have a bit of a rant about this coffee because when I had this one, I was literally up. On this day, when I had this coffee, I'm not sure if it's because of the coffee, but I could not go to sleep until 5 a.m. Not 1 a.m., not 2 a.m., not 3 a.m., not even 4 a.m., 5 a.m. Dawn had come. Sunrise was on its way, and I could not go to sleep. And then the weirdest thing is as well, once I finally did go to sleep, I woke up at 9 a.m. and the next day I was full of energy. Like it wasn't like I was sleep deprived or tired, which is really weird. I was in the gym and I was going like full throttle. I even had time to do abs. I never do abs. I don't know what they're putting in that coffee, but if that's the type of effect it has on me just alone, then we don't stand a chance against them, really and truly. Like if that's some powerful stuff. After that, we walked to King's Cross because that is where Arian takes his station from. When we went to King's Cross, there's no videos of this, but there's like normally a market outside. I got like one of those pastries from like the bakery stands, from the people from the bakery who have a stand. And I also got a house cardamom, which is basically chai from like another place. It might have been the chai that kept me up, to be fair, as well. I don't know what they put in there either. And then Arian got a Leon, and then we sat in King's Cross and we talked for a little bit, and that was really nice actually. I really enjoyed my day. Thank you, Arian, if you're watching this. Thank you for coming to revise with me. I enjoyed it a lot. Lo and behold, Arian he departed on his Harry Potter train, and because it's King's Cross, you know, it's like you're leaving London to go to Hogwarts, you know. And then I went home, and yeah, that was a day in the life. I hope you liked this video. Thank you for watching.